Some line changes, line combination changes here. Looks like that's the way you're going to run tomorrow night.
Yeah, it might. I was just trying out a few things. We're on the road, so we don't have the matchups that we want. So just trying to balance our things out so that we get good matchups with the four lines.
Does it help that there was some success between a couple of guys last year? I mean, you've got JG with Mark Stone and Zach Smith. I think they played a little bit together last year as well.
Yeah, I know. I think these guys did really well together. But it does serve the purpose I wanted. I'm trying to get some drive and some reliability on every line. And I know these guys are comfortable together because they had success together. I think Tom Pyatt's been really good for us, both sides of the ice, and he's got some speed, some drive to play with Turris and Hoffman. And I think the other line also with Brass, I'm looking to give him somebody fast with him. He's been a first on puck guy, Zingo. He's been doing a very, very good job. So I think what we're trying to do is we're trying to get some reliability on every line and some speed and drive on every line.
Just reliability and speed and drive, would that lead to consistency too?
Well, that's what we're trying. Yes, 100%. That's what you're right on. It's what we're trying to do over time is to find lines that give us the most consistency possible, and that means sometimes you change them, and that's what I did last game. It helped get us going a little bit. So I'm trying to do that before the game this time.
Are you more concerned with Brassard in the sense of understanding the structure of the system you're trying to implement before naturally the offense would transition from that? Is it more the structure you want from a guy who has the offensive game in him, but you want him to understand what you're trying to accomplish through the neutral?
No, I think Brassard's he's like everybody else. Yeah. I mean, the other guys, we weren't here last year, so it's not. It's not about, okay, these guys are used to it and then Brassard is not. Brassard is in the same spot as all the other guys because we're not doing the same thing as what was done last year. So in that respect, I think they're all on the same level. It's all new for all of them, and it's just trying to see. It's more about chemistry for Brassard because he wasn't there, and with the other guys, we know, a few guys worked together last year and it worked. Some guys worked together, it didn't work, and now with Brassard, we're just trying to see. We knew with McCarr they worked really good. We knew that. They looked unbelievable in camp with him and Bobby Ryan, but right now I think it's with Smith it looked good, but at the same time. Right now, I'd like to have one or two more Smiths in there and some drive and some reliability. But I think guys like Pyatt and Zingle have shown that, so that's why right now I'm trying to spread those guys around to see if we can get that consistency. Because I think last game, there's big parts of the game where we really took it to Tampa. Like it's that second period there, we were all over them, and which means that we can definitely play against them. But we weren't consistent in that, and that's what we're looking for. And that's over time. We're aware of that. We're not panicking. We know it's going to take some time, but at least we saw parts of the game where, wow, we were looking really good. But the goal is to be able to sustain that for 60 minutes.
What are the challenges facing the Canucks?
Well, what we see, first of all, I know Willie. We've coached together, so Willie's very thorough. It's his third year. You could see that the players, he's had those guys for a few years now. It's starting to really look like a cohesive group. They've, went from bottom of the league in terms of shots against to now being in the top 5 shots against. There are very few turnovers. When we look at the video, they're like very few turnovers, and the guys are working hard. So I think right now you're seeing the progression of a team that has the same coach and the same philosophy for the last years, and it's starting to show now on the ice. And I'm not surprised. Willie's a good coach, so it's going to be a really a good challenge for us.
What was the plan in coming out here early? Is that to try and get the players acclimatized to the time change?
Yeah, 100%. Oh yeah. We know that we can't just say, okay, you know what, guys, let's try to get over the time change. It's just something you got to live, and if you got every day that you have ahead of the game makes a difference. So we're hoping that it's going to be enough. I think the practice was good. The guys were intense, focused, and we tackled a few things that we wanted to do. So I think we got everything out of our last few days. A day off and a hard-working day and focused day, and now tomorrow we gotta be ready to start on time.
What was the thought on sending Verone down?
Well, we felt that His game wasn't improving, and it doesn't mean he can't play here, but it means that some other guys have shown more consistency, even in practice. Some guys, Pumple had gotten better and better and better in practice, and so he deserves a chance. And I think right now doesn't mean he can't come back up, but I think he's gotten the games that we needed to give him to see him and see the progression, and we haven't done that totally with Pumple. And now Pumple gets more of a chance. And instead of having one in, one out, I think it was important for us to have Pumple there and give him a chance to make his mark.
He took a 2-minute shift Saturday night.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so against your rules. It's
Well, it's he did some good things during camp. Clearly enough to stay, and again, he almost got a breakaway there in that game. So offensively, I think he's definitely showing some good looks. But right now we're definitely looking at reliability. We're looking at the defensive side of the game, and you're right. Short shifts and understanding the pro game is not easy. It's tough for these guys to come in, and you ask them to do everything right, and it's tough to adapt and adjust. And he did a good job, but I think we feel that some other guys are deserving, like Pumple is also deserving a good chance, and we feel that just having Pumple here, not having to juggle, will help Pumple and give him his best chance.
so you will go 12-6.
Yes,
like
12
we
and 6
are.
tomorrow. Yes, yes.
And Anderson or
Anderson for sure. Yes,
Okay.
Anderson 12 and 6. Shabbat won't be in unless something happens during the day. But yeah, so going back to Verone for me, it's he's done very good. Had a good camp, but as we move along here, we're looking for guys who are able to step it up, and I think we feel that Zingle was able to do that, and we hope that Pumple can do that, and Verone has to keep working to get his second chance the next time we bring him up.
Avec Chabot, c'est des plans pour le faire jouer pendant le voyage à un moment donné, ou est-ce que ça va
C'est
être
pas.
pour le-
Honnêtement, là, c'est vraiment au jour le jour parce que Burrow et Wideman, ils vont vraiment bien. Ils s'améliorent beaucoup. Puis, je veux pas mélanger ça. Là. Je veux pas. Wideman, il n'a pas vraiment eu sa chance avant cette année. Là, il l'a, puis il progresse avec. Fait que, c'est dur de dire, OK, là, tu joues super bien, je te sors parce que je veux juste voir un autre. Ça fait pas de sens. Ça, c'est pas fair. Alors, moi, je veux être fair. Je veux être fair, puis il faut qu'il attende sa chance. C'est ça. Il faut qu'il soit prêt. Il pratique fort, il faut qu'il s'améliore, puis quand il a sa chance, il faut qu'il nous montre qu'il est capable de rester.
Mais un jeune comme lui, vous avez envie de le faire jouer à un moment donné.
Oui.
pour-
Oui.
c'est-
Si on voit qu'on n'est pas
c'est-
capable de le faire
c'est-
jouer, garde. Si on n'est pas capable de le faire jouer, là, on va être obligé de s'asseoir puis prendre des décisions. Mais si parce que c'est pas long, tu as un blessé à soir, puis regarde, tout d'un coup, là, il joue. Fait que, c'est de bonheur un peu pour dire, OK, là, garde, je pense qu'en ce moment, nos gars jouent bien en défense. Puis si on voit qu'il n'y a pas de blessés, puis que les gars continuent de jouer bien, ça va être dur de trouver un trou. Mais ça se peut qu'on y trouve un trou dès demain, tu sais. C'est pour ça qu'il faut, je pense, c'est jour par jour avec lui. C'est vraiment ça.
T'aimerais-tu en voir plus de la paire de Faneuf-Cici?
Au dernier match, ils ont bien fait. Au dernier match, ils ont très bien fait, même, je te dirais. Fait que, on va continuer à voir comment ça progresse, mais je pense que Dion a fait des super belles choses. Puis ici, écoute, il est jeune encore. Hein. 22 ans, là, je pense. Là. Fait que, habituellement, les bons défenseurs, ça commence à 24 ans. Là. Fait que, il est déjà en avance. Fait que c'est pour ça qu'on on va être aussi conscient de la progression normale d'un jeune défenseur. Le plus tard, habituellement, c'est gardien de but. Les deuxièmes plus tard, c'est le défenseur. Puis habituellement, les attaquants, c'est plus facile pour eux autres de s'adapter. Alors pour lui, avoir autant de glace que ça, puis devenir si important que ça, c'est beaucoup à gérer en ce moment, mais moi, je suis bien content de son travail.
Je suis content de voir qu'un gars comme Brassard a pris Chabot sur son aile, qu'il reste avec lui maintenant.
Oui, absolument. Mais regarde, moi, j'ai amené Brassard, je suis avec. C'est un gars qui pense aux autres, Derek. Puis je pense que c'est ce genre d'individu-là qu'on a besoin dans notre groupe. Puis regarde, il n'y a pas demandé rien. Puis regarde, il y a Zingle avec lui, il est comme jeune, puis il y a Chabot. Alors c'est tout à son honneur, puis ça me surprend pas.